I can see that if you were in charge and you wanted to have civil unity, you would want there to be something like a war to pull people back together.
I think there's a lot of value in having no civil unity. I think there's a lot of value in keeping us at each other's throats. This is what I always try to tell people. Most of us are in the middle. Most of us, especially after you get to a certain age, you realize a lot of the fucking things that people do, it's because, they're allowed to do it, and it's stupid, and it fucks their life up, and maybe you should get your shit together. Also, there's a lot of poor people that need help, and the idea that you're going to cut that off from them is kind of fucked up and uncharitable and un-American.
Yeah.
But also, there's people that take advantage of those programs, and they stay in them forever, and it kind of fucks up the whole community, and that's true too. Okay, so how do you set the standards, and what do you do, and how do you do it? But most people, socially, are very much in the middle. Like, most people want gay rights, and civil rights, and women's rights, and trans rights. We want rights. We want everybody to be free. We want everybody to do...
Here.
But rights
That's how
are
you get
important.
something. You just chuck the word rights on something. It's
rights are important.
like people say abortion rights, and then people say gun rights.
Yeah.
Like that's how you know if the media is in favor of that thing or not. When it's coming up, if they say rights, then they go, this should be... Like abortion rights were confected in Roe v. Wade. It didn't exist beforehand. They said there was maybe people can pass that. People can legislatively have abortion on the books, but that's not what happened. The Supreme Court just said, we infer that there's a right to privacy somewhere in the Constitution. We're not going to be clear about where that is, and so the judiciary can just make it happen.
Well, that's how it got overturned, right?
Yeah, because what can be done by the judiciary can be overturned by the judiciary. But there's heaps of stuff in America that just like the Supreme Court decided it was going to happen. No one came in. Like gay marriage was just a Supreme Court thing.
I think that's kind of also the will of the people. Like, most people are like, let them be married. Like, what's the problem? Like, how does that fuck with your life?
But like California votes it in and then votes it out again, right?
Well, here's what's hilarious. Up until 2013, Hillary Clinton was openly stating, I don't think Barack Obama...
I think he said he was against it for the first time.
Yeah. I think it was 2013 where Hillary finally said she's in favor of gay marriage. But they used to always... Like, have you ever seen those videos of Hillary being more MAGA than Trump about the border?
I believe it.
Oh my God. She would be Queen MAGA. She would have a diamond-encrusted Make America Great Again hat. She would be the president if she was running today. And I'm not bullshitting. I am 100% not bullshitting.
I think it's a Sam Talent bit where, I don't know if he's still doing it, but he was going like, if Kamala had come out and said the word retarded, she would have won. That's all she had to do.
Sam Talent's funny.
But the Dems are always against like the progressive wing takes over. The woke thing happens at some point. But like Biden was out saying super predators.
Bro, the Democrats were the ones who wanted to keep slavery.
Some of them. The Southern Democrats.
Okay,
yeah.
But understand.
Yeah.
That the Republicans are the ones that were trying to free the slaves. It's like things just get weird and get reversed. So now the Democrats are anti-free speech if it's hate speech.
Yeah.
And disinformation and misinformation and malinformation. And
this is the Castro speech that I was getting into in a big way. This is Castro. So they ban it. The revolution takes over in Cuba. They ban a film. They haven't had to ban a film up to that point, but they banned the first film. And Castro comes and gives like a 2-hour speech to the intellectuals explaining why they're going to start banning movies.
What was the film?
It was called PM. It was just a film about like poor black people having a good time. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of political content in the movie. But it gives this like, it's this long, beautiful like 2,000-3,000 words up the top going, I'm listening to you and you're listening to me, and isn't that great that we have a conversation? And then just out of nowhere he goes, the revolution's in control and your freedoms are not. You don't have a right to make whatever film you want. We're going to decide. And people are clapping and going for it. But if you take revolution and sub that out for progress or safety or anti-racism, people would totally get behind that.
Yes. And this is what everyone who's been sounding the horn, including guys like Konstantin Kisin from Trigonometry and Jordan Peterson and people that understand the history of Marxism. They're like, this is how it always comes. It comes in the guise of doing the greater good for the people and letting the state control things. This is what happened in North Korea. That's how they all lost their farms.
Yeah.
But they come in and then it's centralized power, and then everybody has to shut the fuck up because that's how people operate.
I think if you have a materialist worldview of the universe, that makes sense. I can see how you would get there. Like, it's a weird thing to say God has given you a right to express yourself and to hang out with who you want. This is like this is why it has to be in the it's either in the Declaration or the Constitution, but like these are God-given rights and they're self-evident.
Yeah.
Because if you were designing a utopia, which is what every revolutionary wants to do, you're saying we're fixing society, we're fixing human nature.
Right.
There's nothing that would intrinsically make you say people have a right to say whatever they want. Like, that has to come from somewhere. That's a weird, it's beautiful. I love it.
It has to come from suppression.
I try and live
It comes from being under the brutal heel of a dictator for the entire country.
But then as soon as they have a revolution, they take that away. You use the weapon of your master. The revolutionaries, having been under Batista and oppressed and not allowed to say what they want, they come to power and they go, yeah, we're going to be doing that now. That's what the guy in power gets to do. But to say the state is ceding that, this is like a beautiful, strange,
isn't there
mystical
a difference,
outside world.
Yes, this is. But isn't there a difference between taking over an existing country like Cuba that had been around for a long time, a communist regime taking over, versus the establishment of a place like the United States, which is an exercise, like an experiment, really, in self-government that's never been achieved before. And it's not a coincidence that it's the newest country in terms of like superpowers, and yet it's the one that's achieved the most in terms of cultural impact, artistic impact, intellectual impact. It's a hard argument that the United States hasn't achieved more than anybody. I mean, the fucking nuclear bomb was created here. Shut your mouth, right? So allegedly we went to the moon. I don't think we did. But allegedly we went to the moon.
Are you back on the moon?
But, also a lot of assassinations, a lot of like overturning governments in other countries, a lot of shit.
Yeah.
That's not good. But the point is, like, this is the most free place and the most shit gets done.
I mean, I don't disagree with that at all.
And I think this is the progress that the human civilization goes through. It realizes that suppression ultimately is bad for everybody. It's bad for GDP, it's bad for patriotism, it's bad for everything.
Yeah.
It's bad for people's appreciation of each other. It's hard to govern when people are fucking angry, and then the break-off civilizations always seek more freedom.
Yeah.
I think we got to try one more time with Greenland.
Give it a go.
I think if Trump takes Greenland and if global warming is real, that's the spot.
Well, Canada might have to become a state, and then there's a lot of good land up there.
I have a friend who went up to Greenland and went stag hunting or caribou hunting. They hunt caribou in Greenland. It was beautiful, man. The area they were at was fucking gorgeous. It was incredible. There's like these insane hills and these herd of caribou come through, and there's just so many caribou. It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
It's so clean. They're camping. They're sleeping on the ground.
Get a Chick-fil-A up there.
No, fuck a Chick-fil-A.
Get a freeway and a Chick-fil-A.
You ever have caribou?
No, I can't compete with Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A's
You don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know. I've never had caribou. Hold on, I want to go back. This thing of like, America's done a great deal. It's very free. But the rate of change in the culture is also unparalleled. Like, you look at the Egyptians and they're doing the same pictures for thousands of years. The feet all point in the same way, and we don't mess with the artistic style. We like the medieval era. There's a homogeneity through time and a culture that gets passed on. If you look at America over the last 70 years, it's wacky. Mm-hmm. Like, a couple nights ago, I was watching like the #1 song in America consecutively on YouTube. So like they play 20 seconds from that #1 song and then the next #1 song. And early on, it's all like guys in suits going, "My baby, she's so beautiful. I love her. I'm going to take her to a dance." And then by the end, it's like, I'm a fist your ass and kill someone with my rifle. Like, there's a huge shift. Like, all the institutions are ostensibly the same. The way people vote, the way people go to school, the actual culture that's inhabiting all those things is like radically changing all the time.
All the time, yeah. And there's a bunch of different factors, right? So you have the 1950s factor, which was like Elvis on television and Buddy Holly and all these people.
Then the drugs come in.
And then the drugs come in. And so they were probably doing drugs back then too, but just probably not the good ones. And then the 1960s, psychedelics. So the 1960s, you get Hendrix. You get the Doors. You get
when the Doors come
Beatles.
through. When the Beatles and the Doors and the Stones come through, it's like, here are the first cool people ever.
First cool people ever. And so then that all dries up when they pass the laws in the 1970s through the Nixon administration to kill the civil rights movement and to kill the anti-war movement, to make everything illegal. Then you get the cocaine era. So cocaine ruins music. The 1980s is like, there's some great music in the 80s, but there's
Tusk
also
is a great album.
there's a lot of horseshit in the 80s too. There's still brilliant artists.
Yeah.
There's always going to be brilliant artists, but there's a lack of that psychedelic progression, that Hendrix
David
style.
Bowie definitely shifts into a weird.
Everything gets
Thin
weird.
white dude.
Everything gets weird.
Yeah.
And
But by the 80s, late 80s, they figured it out. They figured out how to appropriate the counterculture thing and put a corporate look on it.
well, it was cocaine. They killed the psychedelics, and it entered into an area of cocaine. Like, you see movies get real weird.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of movies are like real stupid, and like they don't make any sense. They're dumb as shit. And then you go back to like 1963 and you see The Hustler, and you say, well, okay, why were they so good back then?
Oh,
And why
man.
why were so many of these movies
Early
so
30s,
shit?
late 20s.
Yeah.
Early Frank Capra just watches like a normal modern film.
There's some great movies, man.
But
that are
when
old
you
movies.
started comedy, what, this is early 90s?
88.
88.
88.
So there would have been a period, like, it seems like cocaine was big in American comedy circles for a time. And
Oh, it
then
was big back
retreated.
then. Yeah.
But it disappeared at a certain...
It doesn't disappear everywhere. There's some places that are still they love the coke.
I don't run into active drug addicts very often.
Well,
There are
comics
people
burn
do
out.
cocaine.
They don't last.
Yeah.
The weed comics last. The fucking coke comics don't last.
Heroin people keep going.
Well, until they don't.
Yeah, but the Red Hot Chili Peppers look great. They've been
I
preserved.
think they're
in
clean.
amber.
I think they're clean for a long time.
I think they did back in time. I don't know. I think after By the Way, I think they... But they were a heroin band for ages.
Yeah.
Iggy Pop, I don't know if he's still on heroin, but he's looking...
Oh, he's terrible. Poor Iggy. He looks so...
But he looked that way 30 years ago. He's like Alice
Right.
Cooper. He looked like a
Well,
weird
he
old
looked,
man.
but he looked old 30 years ago. But he had like he was lean and he
Yeah.
moved around on stage with his shirt off. But now he looks like he
Is
can
it
barely
sad?
walk. Yeah, it's like something's wrong with
Did
his
you
hip.
see the AC/DC one that was like last week?
You got to see Iggy Pop first.
How bad? I saw Iggy Pop like 10 years ago and he was great.
He's great. No, dude,
I had to kick a woman in a mosh pit. He was dragging people. He was saying, "Come on stage, everybody!" And
One
I
of
tried
my
to get over
favorite green room songs is "Passenger."
him. Yeah.
Fucking great song, man.
After the show, I couldn't listen to Passenger before a show. It'd be too sad.
Really?
Yeah. All right.
I'm a passenger.
What's he look like now? Is this 2023?
Yeah,
He
he's
still looks
just
good in the face.
no, like he's still killing it. It's just he has a hard time getting around. It looks like there's something wrong with his. See, like his
it
hips.
does look like he's got spina bifida. In him.
I think he's got something wrong with his hip or something, which is super common, especially for performers who dance around on
He's like an
stage a
80-year-old
lot and
man.
go crazy. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. See,
Oh.
so he's having a hard time moving. Still killing it, but like, let me hear some of that.
Check out. After that, bring up the AC/DC at the moment. It's very. Okay, he's very old.
It's just
He's still got something.
he's got it. He's still Iggy Pop, but
Yeah.
his body's struggling. And like, I know a lot of guys, like Ted Nugent had to get both his knees replaced because he was jumping off amplifiers.
Yeah.
Maynard from Tool, he had to get his hip replaced. His hip was fucked up.
That's why Neil Diamond had the right plan. Just stand
Just
there.
stand there.
Just sing your beautiful songs. You can do that forever.
Yeah, that's a good move.
No, they all get.
It's hard, man. You're bouncing around on the stage all the time, stomping the ground. Like Anthony Kiedis, his knee's all fucked up, man. He like I went to see them.
Still looks great.
He's great. He killed it. We went to see the Chili Peppers when they were in town, and then afterwards he's got an ice his knee up real bad. You know, he's still on stage though. You don't notice it. He
Every
goes
time someone
ham.
says they don't like the Chili Peppers, I distrust them immediately.
"Suck My Kiss" is a fucking great.
That
song.
whole album is start to finish.
Oh,
I
yeah.
found a different
They've got some
video of
great
them,
ones.
AC/DC this year. I think that one video we saw is just kind of weird thing. He looks,
All right, there was one with. He looks
alive.
okay in this
Yeah.
one.
That's 2025.
Yeah. There was a viral video going around where they looked a little slow and
Nah, he's still got it. I take it back.
Yeah.
But this is, I mean, if you were a classical composer, you just get to be old and wear your big powdered wig and keep writing till you're 80. As a rock star, a big part of it is that you're physically threatening and women want to have sex with you, right? Like this is
Have
part.
you seen Mick Jagger's girlfriend?
Yes, she's a beautiful.
She's so hot. She's so hot. She's
But
so
they've all
hot,
got-
and she's like 30 or something like that, and he's 2,000.
I got to meet Al
1,000 years old?
Pacino's baby mum.
But you got to see the pictures of Mick with the girl.
With the lady?
Look at this.
Yeah, this is the one.
What's that?
This is the one that went viral.
But he's just stomping on stage.
No, it's
singing.
the way he's saying "oi."
Let me hear it. AC/DC urged to retire after recent concert footage goes viral. Assholes. We hear this.
He does seem tired. I don't think he should have to retire, but
Probably still play a long set. Probably still.
that's our greatest export. That's for sure. We've never done anything that great before or since.
Listen, guys get old. It's hard to come up with the full power oys when you hit that age. Oh, what was the point? Oh, Mick Jagger and his new girlfriend.
Is Fly Honey?
Oh, she's so hot. And he's at least 1 million years old. How old is he?
Yeah, I got to see him like 10 years ago, and he seemed old then. He was still grooving.
Oh, dude, I saw him in town as well. I saw him at the Circuit of the Americas. They did this gigantic outdoor concert. It was fucking incredible. Look at her. Ba-ba-ba-bam, son. What's up now? Dude, she's so hot. And she's like, I can't believe I'm with Mick Jagger. That's what talent does.
He seems happy as well. He seems thrilled.
I would imagine that would make you happy.
I mean, yeah, but then she's talking about her young woman things, and you just want to read the Financial Times in peace. And
I don't know, man. Maybe that's why he's so good still. Maybe he stays young.
he's still hip to
They
the
fucking killed it, man. They killed it at Coda. Al Pacino.
She was backstage, and
Another kid.
I got another one?
yeah.
Another one?
I got dragged away when I met her because people thought I was going to ask weird stuff.
So this is a new gal? Yeah. Oh, boy. He's 85. Holy
He still looks good.
What do you want me to do?
She's got a great ass. I mean,
Wow, she's hot.
it does start to look like your... Oh, they split. I think that's the one I met.
That was the one that he split with, but he's got another one. Wow. Good for him.
He loves breeding. He's still out there doing it.
Listen, don't give Elon shit. Don't give him shit.
I just like it done the old-fashioned way. I like the Genghis Khan rooting his way across the steppe. I fear. Also, like, Elon's in public. He's one of the only billionaires who allows himself to be seen and judged and thought about. But if we had a list of the top 100 richest people in the world, we would know 8 of them. Like, these are the hidden figures who are off doing that. That's what I
the
fear.
real richest people in the world are probably the oil
The
billionaires.
Sauds.
Yeah, because they don't even have to tell you how much money they have.
Yeah. Once they're
private.
building an ice...
Yeah.
What? A tobogganing room in the desert. That's to be.
Bro, they're building the line. Have you seen that? Like,
Yeah, I don't
enormous
believe
city?
that's going to be nice.
Maybe it will be. They have so much money, they can make it nice.
Yeah.
Look what they did in Dubai. You ever see the time-lapse photos of Dubai?
But they didn't even put... You can't even go to the toilet in the Burj Khalifa.
What do you mean?
They didn't put, like... It's so big, they couldn't get plumbing to work it. So they have, like, trucks come along and pick up the poo from downstairs every day and have to drive it out. Like, it seems like a fake...
Oh, that's an error.
Yeah.
Someone needs to be fired. Somebody's probably killed
Someone
for that.
has been quietly chopped into pieces.
Oh, 100%, right?
They've got...
Because how are you going to fix that? The Burj Khalifa is like how many stories?
It's too big.
And it's all buckets of shit being carried out?
I believe... I could be getting that wrong, but someone told me that they have, like, semi-trailers that come by in the morning.
It's an old hoax.
Is it a hoax? I take it back. I got one wrong. I was right about the foot binding. I was right about...
We should probably edit that out so they don't kill you.
No, it's... Hey, I love the Kingdom of Saud.